Okay, so now you know the basics of an app, but you might be wondering, how does this actually make it onto the shop floor itself? And the start of the answer is the Tulip player. So I'm going to click up here to this other tab. It's at download.tulip.co. And the Tulip player is actually a separate downloadable application that you should put on different tablets and computers that are running out on the floor. And then once you've downloaded it to those computers, you can load up any apps that you specify from Tulip. So, in your organization, you might have one person, a manufacturing engineer, that's an expert at building apps, but then you have 10 different devices that have downloaded the Tulip player, and those are the ones that are running out on the floor. And in order to log into the Tulip player, you need to have some sort of credential, and you're able to manage that in the People tab. So I'm going to click on over here, and you can see that with every account, we have this fake operator named John Smith, and the badge ID is 0000. And that's how you track data within Tulip. So when that person initially logs in, they obviously have to know their own badge ID, then you'll be able to know who is using a given app at a given time. So that's how you separate data by operator, but the real way to manage your shop floor is over here in the Stations menu. So what's going on here in the Stations menu is you can create an individual station that maps to a station on your shop floor. So I'm going to move my face a little bit here, going to put it down here. And then you can see up here in the top right is the Create Station button. So I'm just going to try creating a sample station here. It's called My Test Station. And then after you've added the Tulip player to an individual device on your floor, it'll pop up here in the Stations tab. So I'm going to say now that Kevin's real laptop is running at My Test Station. And then if I scroll up here, this is really important. You can specify which version of the app should be running at that station. So you can say, I want to allow a person to run any app, or I just want to let them run one app. And then the version, you can say, I want to make sure they always run the most recent version of the app so that you don't have to specify an individual one. You just know as soon as you publish your app, it'll be ready to go on all stations on the floor. And the last part of that, on the data tracking capabilities, I'm going to go back to the Tulip terminal here and go to completions. We're going to explain completions in a bit, but I'm going to click here, do development version, and you can see that every time someone completes an app, the station name is logged there, as well as the logged in operator. So this gives you a really authoritative record. After you start using stations, you'll be able to see where an app was used on your floor, who was using it, the duration, and all these variables.